Welcome to this episode of my VA Disability Claims. All right, we're doing this on Veterans Day too. All right, happy Veterans Day. Make sure you go get your burgers, your free meals, right? I'm going to Red Robin's, baby. Every year I do Red Robin's normally. You got Applebee's as well. I mean, you got a lot of places that provide those free meals on Veterans Day. You can get a free drink. Hey, more power to you, man. Do it more than once, right? So happy Veterans Day. We're dropping this one on Veterans Day. We're going to do another one as well about denial letters, decision letters, how to read that denial letter. But right now, we're going to talk about something that's very important to me personally, right? In our comments here recently, we've gotten a few of these so far. We'll get the comment from the person who took them 20, 30 years before they filed the claim. They saw some of our sessions, right? And that kind of inspired them and made them comfortable enough to go ahead and get the process started. And that is the reason why we do this information, the reason why we put these sessions out there, because we know there's a lot of folks who need help and may not want to ask questions. So we try to break things down simply, right? Keep it to the three elements and try to guide you through that process so you can be less intimidated when you go file that claim, right? But seeing that reminded me of myself. For me, it took me 13 years after separation to file my claim because I never really looked at the benefits of filing, right? I was on the ego, too much pride, that shit is weak, right? It was ridiculous, man. But there'll always be a lot that you need to learn, you know what I mean? And for me, if I didn't understand something, I would just reject it, right? Instead of acknowledging, man, I don't really understand the benefit. Can you explain it to me? I just like, make it that shit is weak, yo, why you doing that? So for me, that prevented me 13 years of getting benefits, right? It helps your family's future. If somebody had asked it to me that way, do you want to help your family's future? I don't think I would have said no to that question. If somebody would have asked me, do you want to help your own future? I don't think I would. I probably would have been like, what do you mean? You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't have wanted to say yes either because, I was a proud dummy. It happened. If somebody would have said, do you want to get what you've earned? I wouldn't have said no to that question either. When you talk about helping your future, you file that claim and you get education assistance, employment assistance, medical coverage, monetary compensation, right? Housing assistance, right? There's a lot of different benefits that you get when you file that claim, right? Being born in this country specifically, by regulation, there's a lot of things you're entitled to based on whatever group you're in. And it's important that we get an understanding of that stuff. For me, again, I just neglected to learn. My pop was telling me over and over, yo, go file your claim. What are you doing? Go file. Right? And I don't get that time back. My family doesn't get that time back. Right? My family can get monetary compensation. My family gets medical coverage. My family can get educational assistance, employment assistance. Like, why wouldn't I do it? It just wasn't explained to me that way. Never in a way that would make me like sit down and just at least think about it. Do I want to help my family's future? Of course. Right? And I filed eventually after I, filed a few hundred claims for other people. Then I filed my claim. That was back in like 2016 is when I eventually filed. Since then, it's helped my family tremendously, helped me tremendously. File your claim. If you're entitled to it, file your claim. Right? Do you want to help your family's future? Do you want to help your own future? Do you want to take advantage of things you're entitled to? Life is hard enough as it is, man, for everybody. This whole life is easy, but I disagree. I assume life is hard for everybody because it's hard for me. And whatever I can do to kind of make it a little easier, I feel like that's what I should be doing. Life is always going to be hard, but if I get better, get more knowledge, more understanding, take advantage of more benefits, it could be easier for me. That's how I look at it. And it's like, if you're entitled to it, man, take advantage of it. Why wouldn't you? So hopefully we can put out more information that inspires people to file and simplifies things for people, gives them more confidence when they walk into that office, right? That's our whole intention. When you go into that office to file, we want you to be confident. We want you to know what to expect. That way, when you go in there, now I can get advice from the rep and they don't have to do the whole put the claim together part. We already did that. Now you can tell me about, oh, did you know about this special monthly account? Did you know about this? Right? That's what we want to do. But you want to be as prepared and as strong as you can be before you go into that office. And again, it's a simple process. We break it down for you. It says 1, 2, 3. If you can count to 3, you in there, huh? Hey, that's the main thing. Today, Veterans Day, get your free food, man. Get your free drinks if you can, huh? Enjoy the benefits that you've earned. Trust and believe. If we didn't earn this shit, it wouldn't be given to us. That's the reality. All right? Hey, as always, learn the information. Use the information. And if you deem it to be valuable, share the information. Have an incredible day, man. Hey.